What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Here we are, Friday, March 28th. Oh, man, end of March already. Time flies when you're having fun. Even when you're not having fun, it flies. We've got a uranium position, 4,000 shares. Currently taking it on the chin. We're down 1360 there. It's our current and only active position. I did want to, clicked on the old year to date and was like pleasantly surprised. I'm up 30% so far for the year. That's 621,800. Oh, $621,918 bills. And I have now taken $350,000 cash out of the account, including $50,000 a day per weekday this week, for a total of $250,000 this week, $350,000 on the year. That money, $50,000 of that I spent on gold and silver and baseball cards, and then the other $300,000 is finding its way into the Vanguard brokerage, where they are currently paying me 4.21% interest. So I want to get this down, probably at least I'll keep chipping away at it, probably take it down to 2 million. Just want to spread some money around in case things go awry anywhere. And I've told you before, for instance, on Robinhood, they will cover you up to $2.5 million because they use 10 different banks for the FDIC insurance, but we'll go down to around 2, maybe even a little lower. Depends on the mood that I'm in. So what else went on since I was not around again yesterday? Let's take a look. We talked about buying all this Boyle, which is a 2 times directional on natural gas. And then the following day, which would have been Wednesday, so that was Tuesday, making those purchases. And then on Wednesday, I did get stopped out at 78.21 for a profit of $4,835 in a one-day trade. We'll take that. And then in the same day, I started to buy BitX, which is a 2 times directional on Bitcoin, with the anticipation of it going up. And I bought 2 tranches, 39.58, 39.24, and then I was stopped out at 39.74, and had a little, My Little Pony Velcro wallet stuff in profit of $670 there. And then yesterday, while I was not on the YouTube, I was buying TMF, which is a 2 times directional on, or is that I think it's a 3 times directional on the TLT. Bought 1,000 at 40.94, 1,000 at 40.87, and then I started to take on a uranium position, 1,000 at 23.64. This is URA, uranium ETF, 1,000 at 23.54, and then today, you'll see it when we go to the chart. Today I was stopped out on that TMF at 42.42. And you'll see, literally just hit with the bottom of a wick that stopped me out. We did profit $3,020, but TMF is currently at 43.02. Hello. And then I kept buying my way downtown to Chinatown on the uranium, another 1,000 at 23.40, and then another 1,000 at 23.18, and it is currently at 23.11. It's got to be bottoming, right, Bart? Yeah, please. Please make it bottom. And we need to turn around that uranium. So let's go to the charts and see what it be looking like. Silver, just went right around the old writing here. Spot silver down today, 1.25%. Futures down 1.13%. AGQ, I was stalking that like on Monday, I think. Missed that trade, so this can come off, but it is down 3.66% today. GLD is up. It's up. It's going to come down soon. It's just going to, right? Oh my God, I'm watching TMF just take off before my very eyes. That's okay. Get it out of there. This is part of not having FOMO. You just change channels. Just distract yourself with something else. Look at these baseball cards right here. So that's fine because I put $3,020 in my pocket today from that trade, so I'm not upset. But I thought I left I kept moving the stop up this morning. Again, just talking about TMF, and I was going to move it up even higher. And I'm like, no, let's leave it conservative. We're going to let this thing run. I feel pretty good about this trade. And then I was in the shower and got stopped out just by a wick. I'll show you on the look at that. Went right into our fifth box, and now it's abruptly retreated. So we'll be looking for a 3-wave correction. 1, 2, 3. So Bitcoin, I have gone from, hey, we're going for a 5 to now this thing is flip-flopped on us. According to my honest and accurate opinion, now we're on our way down the Chinatown. We should be looking at 5 waves down, minimum of 3. Then this is going to be a 5-waver, according to what this is playing out. Unless it turns abruptly right now. Otherwise, we'll get further to go down, and then it will come up for 4, and then even lower for wave 5. So, not upset to be stopped out of BitX from 2 days ago. Stopped out at 39.74, and it's currently trading at 36.58. SPY. Is this, have you bottomed, Mr. SPY? Yeah, and I've been talking about this. The general market's got me a little spooked lately, hence the cash position. And that is a trade. I mean, it's not a trade, but it is a position. So if you're collecting interest and avoiding the stress of a market that it keeps peeling off profits, then cash is for sure a position. Look at that. Yeah. Q's, Chinatown. But it did go right up into the C box, didn't it? Just touched it. And then it's like, okay. And what I've been watching, for the last few weeks is that the SPY and the Qs, which would be NASDAQ and the S&P 500, has been making 3-wave moves, which means it's in a diagonal. And diagonals, if you say it diagonally, diagonals are difficult and can be very violent trading. Okay, here's our TLT. And I said this, you can play back the tapes. I said, I feel like we got a lower low in that fourth box, and that's exactly what it did. That's what triggered my buying, and I said that in the video as well. We get into the middle of this box. Why are these 3 separate things here? Yeah, laugh all you want. There, Johnny. Move these over. Straighten it up a little. So we got where I had it. This would have been like right in the middle of that 4 box. And that's what I was looking for. Got in the trade. Beautiful gap this morning. And then this is what happened because I was using TMF. Seriously, look at that. It was just the wick. Just the wick. It was red going down, and then it just turned on a dime, stopped me out at 42.42. And then since then has just gone up into the clouds. Not upset though, because I made money. Here's what's upsetting me. Where are we at here? Yeah, if this was this could easily be an A, finishing an A, B, C. So I don't want to see much more in that regard. I've got this 22.92 on here that I put up last round of trading uranium. So like at the moment right now, I don't have a stop on because I'm going to be watching it until it closes. I think it's still going to be a great trade. I really do. But as of now, it is not. USO, we called the low here. So what I'm calling over here is the high. We're going to call this the high. It's going to be the high. Now we're going to look for a 3-wave correction. I think it'll go lower than that for the first wave. But I mean, you could call it 1. You could call it whatever you want, whatever you want. Yeah, it would just minimally qualify for a 1. But I think there's more to it than that. I think the retrace is more. Take a closer look at that off air. Dust looking at this morning as it was doing this and didn't have the guts to pull the trigger. I was probably in this range and I would have caught all of this. Whoop. This is 2 times bear on gold miners. Dust in the wind. So that's what's going on here over in the farm fields of Valparaiso, going to pick up the girls from the airport. Late afternoon, early evening. Just over the halfway point in the Cubs game. Cubs are up 7-3 on the Diamondbacks. So I got to finish that because there's another game tonight, of course. I've got plenty of basketball to watch as well. So I'm very busy, just very busy around here. But thanks for checking in. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video and this channel with a lovable friend, and I will see you in the next video.